How did Pat convince Ian to do a podcast when he was reluctant to appear in Pat's videos? Did Pat beg on his knees? How did that come about, Ian? I actually don't fully even remember.
I don't fully remember either. Here's what I kind of remember of it, because I saw.
So we're talking August of last year.
Yeah, basically, we had briefly discussed the possibility of a podcast, because you wanted me to do. You were kind of like, you should do more content. I'm like, I don't really want to.
I wanted to do Ian's Happy Handhelds.
Yeah, I know, Pat. Get over it. Maybe someday. And we had discussed the podcast because your vlog, you were kind of done with it. You weren't having fun with it.
I used to do a monthly vlog where I would just talk about whatever, answer questions. It was unorganized.
It was really long.
It was like 2 hours.
3 hours.
Did you watch any?
Yeah, I did. And
3 hours.
It was like 3 hours long.
It was a mess.
Sometimes.
Absolute mess.
It was a mess. And I liked the idea, humorously enough, because I thought I wouldn't be on video.
Ian said when I first wanted to put this on YouTube, why put it on YouTube? It's a podcast. I said, Ian, do you want people to actually hear this? And you're going to have to put it on YouTube. And he reluctantly agreed.
So, anyways, we did the first episode, and I was less than enthused. We did the second episode, and I felt like it was a much better... It was much better, and I kind of had said... this is my memory. I said, let's go one more and see what happens. And on our third podcast, you and I had really kind of hit our back and forth really well, where we weren't talking over each other, and we were dealt a good hand of topics.
Not just that, we figured out how to rein ourselves in on topics.
Yeah, we did. We really learned how to
discipline.
kind of shorten ourselves and not talk over. So it just became fun, because to me, honestly, I do check the comments on YouTube once in a while, and boy, those are fun. But to me, this just kind of exists in space. This isn't like doing a video. I'm not acting. That's the big thing for me. I hate acting. I don't ever want to be in another Pat the NES Punk video.
It'll
and
happen.
I know he swears it's going to happen, but I don't want it to. Anyways, regardless of what happens in the future.
If you love me, Ian, it'll happen.
Yeah, regardless of what happens in the future.
You love me in a minute.
The fact that I don't have to act and I can be myself on the podcast, and Pat and I can just shoot the shit, that's why.
And we have heated conversations, but we kind of like each other a little bit.
No, we do.
Right?
And
we pretend.
Yeah, Pat did not have to beg on his knees when he said, "Hey, do you want to give this a shot?" I said, "Yeah." And like I said, I wasn't pleased with the first episode, but.
Was it that horrible? I don't think it was that horrible.
I don't want to go back and listen to
2DS, Ben Affleck as Batman. What the fuck was the Vita topic?
We just didn't know how to do what we were doing at the time. I don't think it was even the topics. It was just we fell into a groove come episode 3 or 4, and after that, I have fun doing it.
Together,
yeah,
we're gonna find our way.